Alright, so today we are going to be reviewing my Pro Styler. This is a heat-resistant glove for when you're either straightening your hair or curling your hair or even blow drying your hair. This is supposed to help with keeping your hands free from the heat and not burning yourself, which if you have a problem with touching your hands while you're doing your hair, this is something you need. Trust me, I've been through many burns. Alright, so I have a curling iron, I have a curling wand here that I've been heating for about 15 minutes, and I'm gonna try it out on this. So first, thought about this. It's a little rough. I'm not sure what kind of fabric they use for this, but it's a little rough, but it's very, very stretchy. So if you have big hands like me, these massive, massive things, this is going to be a great product for you because obviously it stretches and, you know, you can fit your big old paws in it. On the inside here, you have an elastic band. This is great. If you have a problem with your gloves always riding up or slipping off or something like this, it'll keep it secure. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide that on. Very quick and easy. What I like about this is it has a little hook here, so you can hook it up in your bathroom or something like that, and you can keep it off your counter and keep it clean and out of your way whenever you're done with it. So as you can see, it's on now. My hand fits very nicely. It's not slipping up or anything, no matter how much I move it. The texture on my skin, it's a little rougher than I'd like it to be. I definitely prefer a softer touch whenever I have something that's encasing my hand, but on the other hand, you're not going to be wearing it for a very long time, so it's not that much of a sacrifice if you're keeping your hands from, you know, being burned, which is a much longer discomfort. Alright, so we're going to test it out a little bit here, and I'm going to run this hot wand over my hand. I can feel a little bit of the heat, but nothing too bad. Not bad at all. And then see how quickly it releases the heat. And now the heat's gone. Okay, now I'm going to test out how long I can keep my hands on this until I start to feel a little bit of a burn. For people who use curling irons, curling irons or curling wands, this is a very important thing because you got to get really close up there to hold your the end of your hair to the wand and give it that nice curl at the end. So we're gonna hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and about there is where I get a little too much for my hand to handle. I'm going to let that cool down a bit, and then we're going to try the fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, about 10 seconds there, and I'm a little hesitant to keep my hands on there. Let's try the palm again. I think it was a little hot when I first did it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so about 8 seconds. I don't think you're going to be grabbing onto your your thing here, but you know, if you happen to accidentally brush your wand or your curling iron or your straightener across, your hand, this will definitely protect it from that. If you're holding on to a piece of hair here, it's definitely going to protect you, at least for, a good 10 seconds. And, if you're, if you're smart, you won't be, having your hair on the iron for a very long period because you'll burn your hair. But so far, it's a good product. I would definitely recommend it. So pros, it is heat resistant. It'll keep your hands from getting any kind of burns or anything as long as you don't leave it on for too long. It has a very, very nice color. I love this purple. I love this loop where you can put it away on a, what do you call it, on a hook, and keep it out of the way and keep it clean. And this is so important because all the time I lose my gloves, and I lose everything, but this gives me the opportunity to just hook it and leave it alone. And in my bathroom I have a hook where I put my straighteners and my curlers and everything, so it's all in one place and it's not filling up a drawer. So this, I can just hook it right up with it, and it'll be right where I need it to be and not collecting a whole bunch of hair and dust that gets into my drawers, which is where I would probably put this if it didn't have a hook. So that's a great thing. Cons, if for people with bigger hands, as you can see, the holes are a little bit larger and stretched out, so I feel like there's less heat resistance for me, because that material isn't concentrated where the heat is being applied. If you have smaller hands, I feel like it would be a little bit better for you, because you won't be stretching it out so much. And yeah, like let's say I had a smaller hand, well, actually, so without it stretched out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So about a little bit longer if you have smaller hands. It'll keep the heat off of you more. I have gigantic hands, so I'm really stretching this out. But I do like this to keep it on my hand. There's nothing worse than trying to do your hair and your glove slipping off, and the tips halfway off your finger like this, and you're just you can't really hold on to hair whenever you have that much room left in your gloves. So this keeps it tight and secure, and I love that. Other than that, I don't really have another con for this. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. And again, this is my Pro Styler heat resistant glove. Definitely go pick yourself up one if you're in the market for a new heat resistant glove. All right, thank you guys.